spirit and in truth. Oh God, we make this round available for you. Oh God, so we bless your name. Oh God, you're worthy. It's because of you, oh God. Yeah. and open up your mouths and worship the Father. Come on, it takes you to open up your mouth, because we can't push into that place. We can't push into that place of experiencing His glory. So God, we want your glory to dwell on us now. God, we want your glory. God, we want your glory. Rain
Beginning in March, the U.S. Census Bureau will invite households across the country to participate in the 2020 census. But what is the census? Simply put, the census is a head count of every person living in the United States. To be sure the government represents the people, the U.S. Constitution requires a population count every 10 years. Ever since 1790, the census has determined the number of seats each state receives in the U.S. House of Representatives. It is, and always has been, a cornerstone of our democracy. We still use it to determine representation, but leaders also use the data to make decisions. Your response helps guide planning for the future of our communities. The 2020 census will help inform decisions on how billions of dollars are allocated annually for critical public services like roads, schools, hospitals and healthcare clinics, fire and emergency response services, and hundreds of other programs. In 2020, for the first time, you'll be able to complete the census online, by phone, or by mail. It asks a few simple questions, like how many people live in your home on April 1st, including their age and sex, and if there are any children living there. You should know that by law, all census responses are completely confidential, and your personal information cannot be shared with any law enforcement agencies. Every person counts, no matter who you are or where you live. So whether your family has participated for decades or the 2020 census will be your first, we all have a role in shaping the future of our country.
Givelify is giving simplified. Givelify is the fastest and easiest way to donate to the church, charity, or cause of your choice. You're not limited to the cash you have on hand. There's no need to write checks, and there are no complicated forms to fill out, websites, or text message codes to remember. Givelify automatically pinpoints your location and intelligently identifies the fundraiser, church service, or conference you're attending without the need to search. Since Givelify automatically detects where you are, making a donation can be completed in as few as 3 taps. Tap 1. Use one of the pre-configured denominations to specify your donation amount. Tap 2. Select the specific campaign to which you'd like to contribute. Tap 3. With your stored credit or debit card, complete your donation in one tap. You get an immediate donation receipt, and you can even share your generosity on Facebook or Twitter. Givelify lets you easily see your donation history with any church or charity you donate to. Givelify. Tap, give, done.
Good morning, beloved. We greet you in the joy of the Lord from Mosaic Church here in Savannah, Georgia. I am thankful that you're here, Dr. Young, and I am so glad to be a part of your worshiping experience here this morning. In a moment, we're going to pray for you, but just know that my heart's desire and belief is that God's going to watch over you and your family and your friends and neighbors, and I'm just trusting and believing, God, that there is a hedge of protection around your heart and your home as we go through these difficult COVID-influenced times. But know that above all things, the love of God still reigns supreme, and his care for you has no limit and no end. I want to give you a quick couple of congregational announcements that you can be a part of and you can support wherever you are. I know I have a lot of family and friends watching in Ohio and North Carolina and